Standard 4 EVS 1. Today we are going to learn the lesson Directions and Maps. Children, do you know which are the 4 directions? Yes, north, south, east and west are the 4 directions. Now, if you stand facing the sun in the morning, you face east. So that means west is behind you. Then north is towards your left shoulder and south is towards your right shoulder. Using these directions, we can find out the various locations like our house, shops, park, streets, etc. As we have already learned about the main directions, now we shall learn about the sub-directions. Look at this picture. We can identify the following directions. The clock tower is to the north, the house is to the south, the tree is to the west, and the lake is to the east. Now look at this picture. The mountain, the fort, the street lamp and the well. Now you can see these objects are between the main directions. Now the mountain is between northwest and the fort is to the northeast. The well is to the southwest and the street lamp is to the southeast. So, these are the 4 sub-directions, that is northwest, northeast, southwest and southeast. If you noticed, these directions either start with north or south. We do not call west-south or west-north. So, first comes north or south and then comes east or west. Like for example, northeast or northwest. During the day, we can find the different directions by looking at the position of the sun. But what if it is in the evening? For that, we use an instrument called a compass. Compass helps us in locating the different directions. Do you know? Directions are always parallel to the ground. That is why when we hold a map, we always hold it flat and parallel to the ground. This makes it easier for us to understand the map and the region. Proportionate nature of the map. Places in our surroundings are often located at some distance from one another. Like you can see in this picture, there is some distance between the library and the bank. Also between the school and the restaurant. Now in real, these places are large in size, but the same distance and place when shown on maps will be quite small. The distance between these places also have to be shown in a very limited space on a map. Now children, when you draw a house, mountain or any scenery, you draw them to fit the size of the paper you are drawing on. So same way while drawing a map, the distance between the 2 places on the ground is shown in such a way that it fits the paper. The distance shown on the map is proportionate to the real distance. Fill in the blanks. Studying the factors on the map with the help of the index is called map reading. Directions are always parallel to the ground. Sub-directions begin either with north or south. Maps are comparatively quite small and drawn to scale. The title, subtitle, directions, scale, index, signs and symbols are called the elements of map reading. Answer the following. Why is a scale given in maps? A scale is given in maps to measure the distance between places. The distance on the map is proportionate to the distance on the ground. For example, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer.